action. 9 first-round knockouts for Pacquiao, 6 for Barrera. Incidentally, 10,100, 10,130, who saw the promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, knock out David Kamau, June of 9.
Jim, I'd like to point out that.
And Dickie Cole, or yes, Lawrence Cole's going to call that a knockdown as he motions Barrera to a neutral corner and applies the count. And already Barrera has knocked Pacquiao down.
That Cole saw that punch land, and I'm not sure that
punch land. It looked as
Barrera is much more aggressive than I expected. 3 of Barrera's last 5 fights have been with southpaws, which means he should be very comfortable in his fighting a southpaw.
Well, he's a great technician with brilliant footwork, but already you see that Pacquiao has a reach advantage. Barrera can't seem to counter back accurately when Pacquiao lands over the top. Now Barrera goes with the body, the left hooks. Pacquiao coming up.
Let's see what happened on that knockdown. Or was it a knockdown?
A straight left land.
It was not a punch.
Definitely.
That round 10-9 knockdown, not the 10-8 that a knockdown usually is.
Yeah, Harold Letterman goes with the 10th, the point Harold would make. CompuBox numbers in round 1. Barrera 21 out of 59. Pacquiao 15 out of 56. To get into range to land his jab, and since that time, he's been tactically in control.
Tactically in control with the jab, but Pacquiao is trying to take control. Is this going to be a good fight? Because neither guy is going to accept the other guy controlling the fight.
Well, Pacquiao has been getting his left hand in. He's had 4 or 5 of them, 6 in the last 30 seconds.
Pacquiao scraping Barrera now. Even in the middle of all-out wars, Marco Antonio Barrera is an amazingly patient fighter. And they call him, of course, the baby-faced assassin. It'd probably be better to call him the poker-faced assassin. He never shows emotion in the ring. Big combination by Barrera as he catches Pacquiao coming in. Manning shots of his own. Hard body shots from Pacquiao.
And at this stage, the clear punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has come out with a determined rally in round 2.
And be first with this guy, you hear me? Yeah. Do not wait on him, all right? You get too much speed for this man. All right? All right, boy. Deep breath now. Nice now.
1 out of 63 power shots. So he used a lot of energy in that round, Emmanuel.
And I thought that...
And with Pacquiao's hand speed.
Well, I think the speed and the rhythm that Pacquiao is using now is beginning to bother Barrera a little bit.
Barrera with a little, perhaps the product of Pacquiao's long right jab. Hard left hand, straight on the button by Pacquiao. Down goes Barrera. He's been knocked down 3 times in his career.
There was that
left early in a fight.
There is that left. He doesn't see it coming, or he just
can't decide. And then he shoots his right hand straight through the center.
They're up, or what his chances might be against Marco Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish Barrera right here in the 3rd round. And he's getting reckless, and Barrera takes advantage. What a fight.
Is Barrera prepared for his career?
He hadn't had one since February like this. Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now. He's tasted the power.
I don't know if Barrera's going to survive it, but if he does get this round and Pacquiao runs out of gas a few rounds later, Pacquiao's going to be in trouble. But if this stays right here,
counted by Marco Antonio's face. Knockdown point for Pacquiao.
Straight left through the center. Perfect punch. It's what Pacquiao's been trying to do all night long, and he finally landed it.
Right on the jaw.
Super aggressive fighter. Pacquiao, who had thrown 100 punches in the 2nd round.
On Larry's call of the non-knock.
Pacquiao seems to be getting things to just look a little.
I've ever seen him. As he's now definitely trying to stay away and not always able.
And now he's just trying to beat him with his
right hand to his right side of his head, which means he's very vulnerable for straight left.
Barrera getting 3 chances to do it. Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell badly. Manny Pacquiao Pacquiao.
They were prepared for this type of a finish, and he's meeting Burrow.
Rounded by 5. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay away. Left hand lands for Pacquiao in that combination.
But Pacquiao.
Barrera is only 29 years old. He's been a fighting professional for 50 years, or 15 years. But Barrera knew that Pacquiao would be bouncy, with energy, live, vibrant, what Pacquiao wanted to do. He hadn't.
This fight here is perceived as out.
Oh, beautiful right.
Something more like Barrera wants, but still Pacquiao landed 16 out of 42 power shots. Barrera hasn't really found any. I'm thinking of something Larry Mert, faster, hungrier usually wins.
Yeah,
This is in a where
got it wrong with Julio.
The last 3 rounds, and he's up at all. I think he's going to fight the same pace and not take a break at the end of the fight.
These are Texas judges here tonight, too. Those are governing body judges who gave Chavez his draw with Whitaker. Starting to dominate every area of the fight. Now Barrera gets a hard right hand back. Thinks he's hurt. Barrera's the kind of fighter who can win a fight when he's outgunned, but
He's done so much determination. I don't think he's going to collapse tonight.
Moment gives as good as he takes. This is a round that judges could give to Barrera if they're looking for one to give to Marco. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown. That was a hard left hand, and there's another one like
Combinations.
Right there, you see he's throwing the combinations after dropping underneath, and Barrera was off balance. But you could call it a knockdown because any blow that lands above the waist that causes a person to go down legally is a knockdown.
Hey, knockdown. Way more. Power punches in round 6. Pacquiao landed 32.
Impressive, landing the harder shots.
Question, if he hit the wet spot, and that's
No question.
firing combinations and landing them. And he backs Barrera into the ropes and hammers him again. And now there's a
Barrera wincing, the blood dripping into the corner of his eye.
And Pacquiao still determined not to let him take control over this fight. Even when he throws back, he's determined to come right back.
the irresistible force of Manny Pacquiao.
Now the right jab is coming.
Good uppercut by Barrera. Left hand counter. Stunned Pacquiao. Lawrence Cole properly warning Barrera about that.
Right here you see Pacquiao shooting a straight left, and while he's finishing up here, his head accidentally bangs in. I mean, it is something that was definitely an accident. But I think the fact that Barrera is uncomfortable with the way the fight is going, he wanted to use as an excuse possible to have the fight terminated.
And there was Barrera's butt attempt against Pacquiao to the location, but as Manny pointed out, amazing. It's going to be a slugfest from here on in. Barrera understands he can't box for a minute anymore. He's not going to try to box him. He's going to trade.
There's another bad headbutt, but Pacquiao came back so fast. Barrera gets the cut.
Pacquiao throwing many more punches.
But it brings a lot of spirit too, much like Mallorca. And that's really a quality that is hard to give a fighter.
Hard left hand, hard right hand by Barrera. Uppercut landed. Didn't manage to risk De La Hoya. He is Barrera, and ticket buyers then did tonight's fight.
You can see once again the right jab is coming across, being a very effective punch as well as the headbutt. So Pacquiao's beating Barrera both with punches and with it.
I got it.
Hard driver Manny Pacquiao comes forward at every moment. Pacquiao giving Barrera momentary breathing space. Pacquiao lands a left hand. Barrera counters back with a left and a right. Big punches from Pacquiao, and again the power deficit shows.
The rhythm and the movement of Pacquiao. The punches, and Pacquiao is smart. He's not really throwing hard punches now. He's throwing volumes of punches. Just enough to keep him. I can safely coach to losing a decision. I can gamble and let it all go out. I would try to go all out for a knockout because he can't handle the speed or the movement of this guy. So in that case, you just have to go for your power.
Pacquiao showing tremendous stamina.
I think because Barrera, hit him.
Barrera having trouble seeing out of his left eye. Talking to the referee and saying, what about him? Pacquiao just hammering him. Just hammering him. Right and left.
Here you hear Pacquiao is putting together punches right now. Not necessarily a hard punch, just a fuselage of punches coming from all angles. And that's what you should do when you have a fighter tired like this.
Right, and
that's exactly the fall of the rematch.
Think we're going to get...
Well, I tell you what, as big as he is down there and after this...
Mugging him. And about to leave him in the gutter.
Freddie Roach,
left again, right through the center.
Trainer.
Desperate move. And you're going to have to keep fighting them back when they make that move. If you slow down, you'll lose the fight off. That's why I
have to wonder now whether the rematch, the highest regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
One of the most entertaining fighters in the world. Fighters in the world.
One of the most knocked down fighters in the world right at this moment. Pacquiao, he's right on top of Barrera.
Pacquiao was right there as soon as down this.
But he's taking a lot of left hands. I wouldn't send him out to the 12th round, Manny. No. I don't care how proud he is. There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
No, because Pacquiao is not backing off. If you had a guy that was holding up.
Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's a good decision. Yeah. Finally. They could have done that 2 rounds ago.
A great finish by Pacquiao. A valiant effort by Barrera in the face. Go through hearing another decision, which lately has been one of the more exciting parts of the fights we've done.
The drama of the decisions. I had a feeling this was going to happen tonight.
Well, it says that of the $700,000 purse that was directed toward Pacquiao tonight, he himself is only going to get $300,000 of it. So he deserves the chance to make big money in the future.
He's going to make a lot of big money now as a result of this performance tonight. Very impressive.
A superstar emerges in San Antonio. Filipino star Manny Pacquiao.